Well, greetings. Thanks for tuning in. I'm not going to be able to capture what's going on in the room because we have people that can't be on camera and can't be heard. But this is our day of bringing press to the community. So we're going to have our guest speaker come on shortly, Minister Fred Shaw, and he's going to talk to us about what he knows. This is about family love and unity. This is our opportunity and ability to bring togetherness through what we know works through family, love, and unity, supplying what they need, information, jobs, things of that nature. So we want you all to stay tuned. Let's welcome Reverend Fred Shaw, and then I'm going to bring him in so he can speak to the rest of the group, okay? All right, hold on. Okay. Praise the Lord, Brother Shaw. How you doing?
All right, can you hear me?
I can.
Can
So
you
we're
see me?
I can. How beautiful.
All right.
So we are here. I'm sure you noticed this place.
At the
We're in
church, Ozzy? Mm-hmm.
we're at the Church of Scientology here in Inglewood, and I want to really invite those who don't know and those who have a stereotyped message about the Church of Scientology. For us here in Los Angeles and in Inglewood, they have built a center just for us. I would say just for the Blacks and Hispanics in the community, because there
Right.
is a knowledge that needs to come out about what we need to get our life together. So I'm going to really turn it over to Reverend Fred Shaw because he has been able to really glean and get the knowledge of this. So just want everybody to know this is a place, and I'm urging you, I am a child of the Most High God. I was born and raised in Apostolic Church of God in Christ, Baptist, played the piano, all of that, sing, and I am who I am today because of that. But I have issues. I have mental issues. I've had them since I was a child. But we learned how to deal with them. We learned how to pray through and just make sure that, hey, look okay, fix your face up. I don't have no makeup on or anything right now, but generally we're supposed to fix our face up and clean ourselves up and get on out there and show the world that everything is okay, but you're torn up inside. You're mentally off, dysfunctioning, but you have to show face like you got it all together. So these deals and these issues that we've had over the years, over the generations, have destroyed our families because the children see the truth. They come home with you. They hear you on the phone. They see your activities. They see how you treat them. So they don't buy into all that we have sold our children. Even the pastors' children are not even happy with some of the things that they've had. So this is where we're dealing with. It's about family love and unity, and it's about truth. The truth must be revealed. So they're talking in there, but we couldn't have some of our present members online because of his position. So that's why I came out. But when he leaves, then we'll come back. I'll go back in. But introduce yourself, Fred. How would you like the people to know you?
I just would like them to know I'm Reverend Frederick Shaw. I'm an author. Um, I'm a minister. I'm an activist. I write all types of books, fiction, everything. I study religions. I do a lot of different things, but the main thing I want the people to understand, and if I sound a little incoherent at times, it's because I've the last couple of days been really sick. Last night I had no sleep, so I'm gonna try to keep it together. I was in a lot of pain last night. I faced neuropathy through diabetes, things like that, but we don't let that stop us because the ground is no place for a champion. So whenever I get knocked down, I get back up. And that's what has to happen. That's what has to happen in our communities. and everything. The Bible says you shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. So if we look around and find that it does not appear that we are free, then somebody must be lying to us in the name of truth. And so we have to get in and find out what the truth is and understand what we're looking at. You know, we talk about if we have the faith of a mustard seed, we can say under that mountain, remove ourselves to the sea. Well, you know, the thing is, if we don't understand what faith is, if we don't know, we have a lot of people to tell us what faith is. They tell us to believe. They tell us, but the Bible said faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Now, one of the things that we got to understand if we're going to elevate as a people, we must understand the meanings of words. Now, it says faith is, it's identifying it. It's like a subject identifier in grammar. Faith is the is an article that points to a thing. Substance, sub means under and beneath, stance means to stand. So faith is the understanding of the things you hope for. And when you understand them, they become evident. See, if you understand how to build a car, then you can have faith that you can put that car together. But if you have no understanding of cars, if you don't know how it works, you don't know how the gas line pumps it into the engine and all of that stuff, then you can't do it. So, what we have to do as a people is we got to quit crying foul. We got to quit blaming everybody else. And we have to educate ourselves so that we can study and show ourselves approved. If we don't handle the educational aspect, isn't it amazing that in the condition of Black people, we don't see anybody protesting the poor educational system? Has anybody decided to take on the issue that Black people in the LA Unified School District is at the bottom of the barrel behind everybody else, including the Hispanics that wasn't even born in this country? Why is it that we're at the bottom of the barrel? I sat in a meeting with different community leaders, and they ran the statistics showing how bad and poorly that Black children were doing compared to others. I said, well, what you're telling us, either our children don't have the ability to learn or you don't have the ability to teach them. Because why are we at the bottom when we're born in this country? Because education is not our focus. I remember when me and my first wife, we used to hide our money in the encyclopedia under money. And people were breaking in the house, turning over the beds, going through the closets, doing, and they never touched the book. You know, the book acted as kryptonite to crooks. Because what we don't understand is they test the literacy level of the children in the third grade to know how much prison space they're gonna need. See, and we don't think we'll scream racism all day. We'll talk about racism. We'll blame other folk. You know, they bring the drugs. We don't own no poppy field. So what? Just because they bring the drugs in here don't mean we have to use them. Just because they put a shipment of guns on a train and let it break down in the projects don't mean we need to take those guns and kill one another. That's the flaw in us. It ain't the flaw in our enemy. Our enemy is just being what he is, our enemy. But we go along and do what our enemy wants us to do. We don't educate ourselves. We don't talk brotherly love. I think you and I were talking the other day, and I asked the question, how come when we kill another black person, we don't see ourselves or see those people as traitors? Why do we go by a no snitching rule when it doesn't benefit decent people? The only one uh, that's protected by no snitching rules are criminals. So why do we do that? You know, well, I ain't snitching. They'll come and kill me, or they'll come. Well, you know what? You got to bring butt to get butt. It's time that the men in our community stand up. I was at one of the meetings one day, and they was talking about human trafficking,
Mm-hmm.
and I said they have not met that made the pimp that could put mine out there. Why? Because I'm a father, and he can't watch her and me. And I was explaining that you put my daughter out there and you exploit it like that, I will walk up, kill you in the middle of the street and wait for the police. See, oh, but that's a different level of being a father. It's responsibility for your children. It's the love for your children. It's having something that is so precious and so dear that it's worth dying for. And as Martin Luther King once said, if a man has not found something that he would die for, that man is not even fit to live.
Mm.
So the thing is that when do the men return back to the home and protect their families? Why are our women unprotected? One time, a brother, he didn't mean any harm. I didn't know. I was brand new. And I was visiting my girlfriend, who's now my wife. And he came to the door and he was talking kind of crazy to her. And I'm laying on the couch looking at the game. And I get up and I move toward the door. And I said, sweetheart, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. That's just the way he talks. Uh, no, actually, he don't talk to you that way because I don't talk to you that way. Now I understand that he was the only man really running around here, so he was the big cheese and everybody's women and stuff. But then a man came in. And
Yes.
see, my father taught me that you protect your family at all costs.
Right now.
That's the way I was trained.
Mm-hmm.
See, and and I remember there was, I'm not even gonna call the gang name, but one of the gangs stole my son's chain and my little brother's chain, and me and my friend went around there to handle it. We didn't go over there. Now we ain't trying to start trouble, but y'all can't do that. That ain't right. No, that no. We came as men, and the reason that men don't get into it because when men get into it, people get hurt. See, women and children can be careless. Men
Mm-hmm.
can't.
Mm-hmm.
See, because as the protector, you have to always be alert.
Mm-hmm.
But are we being alert? The mother is in the house, the daughter runs into this guy who means her no good, but she falls in love with him. Then the child helps the man override the mother, but they can't do that if the dad is there. See,
Crazy.
they can't do that's what the dad's role is if
Mm-hmm.
he's a true dad, if he's a true man. So
Mm-hmm.
we have to change our community. We got to start being responsible ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Quit blaming other people. You know, we everything that happens, if a white person does it, we call it racist. But this is the thing. What about if you're a white person and you're just a bad person? Just like they got black people that's a bad people. That don't mean you racist. It just means you're a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
Because you probably treat white people the same way, Mexicans the same way, blacks the same way. So why do we got to make everything about race? Sometimes people are jerks. I've been sick lately, and I have been overwhelmed by the amount of courteousness that has come from white people. I was in the my wife had to wheel me into the restroom, and then she went out, and I came out the stall. My balance wasn't that good, and I was trying to get over where I could wash my hands, and people were moving so fast and stuff. I didn't feel that I could do it. All of a sudden, this white guy comes over to me and say, "Hey, do you want to put your hand on my shoulder and I help you get to the face bowl?"
Oh,
This
that's
is a
sweet.
white man. He don't know me.
Yeah.
He just asked me. Wait a minute, this ain't even the whole story. So another white guy sees him do that and say, "Is that lady out there with the wheelchair with you?" I said, "Yeah, I'll go get your wheelchair." And he brought it back. After I finished washing my hands, he wheeled me out to my wife. This is a white person. Just Monday, I was coming back from a trip to Las Vegas where me and all my high school buddies and stuff get together every year, and we sitting in there, and this little white girl, she had to be younger than 30, said, "Hey, sir, would you like to sit here? It's a little bit more leg space."
Oh,
She didn't have to do that.
right. That's right.
So why do everything that go down? Oh, let me tell you something, a statistic.
Wait a minute.
I looked up amount of African Americans killed by police. And you would think, listening to the news, it was happening almost every day. The
Right.
most I found in 1 year was 32. There's
Mm.
40 million blacks in this country, but 32 were killed by police. It
Yeah.
doesn't it doesn't say if they threw the gun away, they didn't if they had a gun and dropped it, if they were killed with it, but
Yeah.
they were killed by police. Now check this out. Every year in this country, we have 10 to 12,000 black people killed by black people. How come we don't march on that? How
That's a good.
come when we kill ourselves, it ain't news?
Well,
How come it's only news when somebody kills us because that fits the narrative they want us to believe?
right.
So
So I was gonna
all I'm saying is
it's
that
all
when we have all our meetings and we're going to change society and we're going to make it better for the black people, well, put the blame on us. Oh, well, I was on the phone one day. We were doing a Zoom call like this. I was on the phone and I was talking about how we have to set our economic base together. And we got to know the difference between having spending money and having assets,
hmm
like owning houses and CDs and gold and things like that. And one of the brothers said, "But when we did that at Wall Street, they burnt it down."
You see
I,
Paul?
I said, "No,
He just walked in. Go
oh,
ahead. I'll
I
finish that.
said, but that was 100 years, over 100 years ago. Why you wasn't even born? Why are you stuck on that?"
It's
I
fear.
said, "Do
It's
you know in the 1800s, what's her name? Madam C. Walker was a millionaire?"
yeah, yeah. So
See,
what I'm gonna
see,
say right now, these are the things we must change, Frederick. I don't know if you can hear me.
I
We have
can.
to think that's what we're here to do, change these things. This press conference today is about what we have as new initiatives. Some things are new and people haven't heard of it. And one thing about it, Scientology is new. The centers they're worldwide. Paul was telling me there's one in Vegas. So I'm going to say to people who have been in the streets on drugs, really want to get your life together, you call us 559-997-4313 so we can introduce you to the Church of Scientology that teaches. It's the knowledge that you need to get. And when you go and talk about, they have the Dianetics course, you got drug issues, you got all these things. They got the programs. And, we've heard so many things, but I just want you all to know this is the place to get your needs for education and unlocking all of those blockades that's been in our life so long. Okay, I'm getting
Well,
ready to
I'm
interrupt this program
going to say
here.
this before I go. Let me say this before I go. You are
Yes.
absolutely right. And if anybody wants to see, go to Shaw Jr., ShawJR.com. And when I first walked into the Church of Scientology, I could not read and I sure couldn't write. And now see what their educational technology did to help me. And when you see what's on that website, you're going to be shocked, and that can be any of you. It's not a secret. Nobody's hiding anything. Just
Yes.
get down there, drug rehabilitation, being able to be a administrator and know how to run businesses. Nobody does it better than them. That's why so many Scientologists are wealthy. So find out. Don't let other people tell you. Find out for yourself.
I
And then
agree.
you know, that way you can find out what's really going on. And yeah, it helped me tremendously. It helped my kids tremendously. And I'm still a Christian minister. I still do sermons, weddings. I still preach in churches. I still do all of that. But I also go down there and learn the meaning of words and how it operates so that I can understand what the Bible is telling me.
I like that.
And we think we understand because we regurgitate what we hear other people say. No, we have to know what the meaning of words are. But anyway, thank you, Crystal, for letting me come on and speak. I just wanted to share that.
Well, it was very important. As you can see, we have two meetings going on in here. But like I said, some of our people can't be on online and stuff, so I don't want to put them out there because of their position. So there's another group in there speaking, and they're seeming to be enjoying themselves. um, the thing is, Frederick, I want to also address your health issues because you talked about the diabetes and neuropathy. And so I have a friend in Baltimore by the name of Brother Wardell. And Brother Wardell works with he's the president of the National Historical Black Colleges University. And so he has something, I want to say, I see how I don't, but anyway, it's a word that it's about fasting. Fast for 17 hours because you have to give your body time to heal itself. So he has used that to come out of diabetes himself, and he's helped others come out of diabetes by using that. And so I'm definitely going to introduce you to him, give you guys each other's numbers because we got to turn that around. And
Right, absolutely.
anybody else
Absolutely.
dealing with any health issues, again, I'm gonna put my number out there because we gotta help each other. 559-997-4313. We're talking about the arts, the importance of arts, the importance of education, entrepreneurialism, the importance of health and wellness, the importance of mental and physical wellness. You got to know how to keep your mind, your body, and your spirit in one, as one, working together, not working against itself. All right. So these are the things you'll learn, not just, at church or not just in school, but with us. We have the experts. As you can hear, Brother Fred Sharp, he's an expert. He can talk about some of anything and make sure you get a great knowledge and comprehension of it. So that's who we are. We are the experts. I've been telling them that for years. We are the experts. We're from the West Coast to the East Coast and all that's in between. So nobody's left out. We even have overseas international connections as well. So we want you all to realize that now is the time to come together, bring in all your problems, all of your woes, all of your come to who can help you. It's not about, I go to this church, I go to that church. Come to a place where you can become one with yourself, knowing yourself. What, what is your blood type? What is all of your blood readings? Is your A1C high or is your T cell? All the stuff that we don't know. We have the knowledgeable people. So don't worry about where you are. Don't be pigeonholed in nothing. Your body is the temple. Your body is where the spirit dwells. So God is within, not without. So when we come together, we fellowship. We assemble to encourage one another. We come together to support one another. And what we don't know, we come together to know. So this whole thing is about family, love, and unity. So we have another team going on right now. They're in there laughing and having a good time. Brother Paul Johnson's in there. Lord have mercy, I got some talking friends. I'm a talker. I got some talking friends. So how are you feeling, Brother Fred? Do you want to continue on and hear what others are going on, or you want to just end this and we'll talk later? Okay, so let's see. Most of the took came on Miss Angelina. Miss Angelina, are you there, Miss Angelina? Miss Angelina? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome to our stage Miss Angelina. And she has a beautiful product. She helped produce my birthday. So on this Wednesday, we had a birthday brunch. So Angelina, and let us know about your business. How we can.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
You can hear me. I'm sorry, but I am on my way out. Can you hear me?
Keep talking. I can hear you. Just say.
Oh, my name is Angelina Collins and I am the founder of Basic Soap and I do natural skincare. I also wear many other hats. I do other entrepreneurship duties and I do want to talk to you about your program in California though. But I'm on my way out the door and I'm going to have to run.
Okay, sister. Thank you for tuning in. Angelina is her
Oh,
name, and we'll be in touch.
all right. And I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, my sister. Peace and
Oh,
blessings to you.
all right. Same to you. Thank you.
Bye.
Uh,
Okay. So let's go in here and see what's happening. Praise the Lord. Let's see.
I had a show called Mission Impossible. Who was the black guy? Red. I don't mean his real name. I mean his name was Barney. I wanted to be Barney so bad. Because when they Mission Impossible, they got all these strength, but when it got technical, they couldn't do. They didn't call
I'm trying to put my.
They didn't call that Barney. They called Barney.
I don't know how to
And
do it.
he didn't put it with the rest of them.
Okay, never mind. I was trying to come off the stage.
And then he got all the rest of
Hold
them.
on.
And then you would see things get started, and you wouldn't see Barney. Then all of a sudden, they would show you Barney. And Barney was a technician.
Okay, this is Coach Rob. Hello. Hold on. Okay, yeah. This is Coach Rob, so he's inside. What's going on in there?
man, I don't even know if I can share this on the internet. You gotta be in the space to get this. Like, man, yeah, you gotta be here to get this. I mean, I'm really honest with you. The things that we're sharing and going through, I don't think people would understand unless they're present.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's really what it's about, is us bringing each other together and being present to hear these stories, because stories are transferred from our elders, people that have been there, gone through things. And when they speak, I get goosebumps because they're speaking from their heart, the truth. And a lot of things we see on TV are to educate us, to move us in a certain way. But when an elder is speaking, they're just sharing. They're sharing their life experience, and they're not doing it to monetize it. So a lot of times when we're on this thing, we're doing things that trying to monetize and sell things. So when I say you got to be here, the next time we do something, you want to be here. Because if not, you're really missing out. And you can keep buying what everybody else is selling out there, but there ain't nothing here to be sold. It's just to be shared.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
This brother is a true saint. And that's really coming from my spirit, because we have worked together over the years. And his whole presence is always bringing balance. It's always calm. He knows how to handle things. So we want to talk a bit about what you do to our underserved community, or to our served community that needs more service.
Yes. What I do is, it's called Qigong, but it's really energy work. And one thing we all have in common is energy. And energy is something that when we connect to it, we have a relationship with it. And that relationship gives us a sense of peace. And when we grew up, we went to school and we had a relationship with math, relationship with science, relationship with women, relationship with men. But how often does someone ask you to sit down and take a nice slow inhale in, a nice slow exhale out, and then just notice what you were feeling in your body? Now, every day, Michael Jordan, Kobe, the greatest people we watch, they had a practice. And that practice put them on television in a place where we looked up to them like, wow, that's amazing. And God had given us all one thing in common, which is energy. So what I do is I teach and I share with people how to connect to that energy so they can be the greatest in their life. Because it's great to be a great basketball player. It's great to be a great football player. It's even great to be a great mom or dad. But who are you before those titles come on you? You're a child of God, a child of energy, a child of light. And all those things are built upon that. So before we start taking on any new titles, any new descriptions, we just need to come back to a lighter place where we have peace. And then we have free will and decision to go out and create more. Because that's what God made us, right? Creators. And if we've already created a title of a mom, a dad, a politician, it's kind of hard to create anything else from there. But when you can get to the point where you light, you can create whatever you want. You become the rainbow, you become the glow, you become everything that your parents always knew that you could become. So that's what I do. I help people tap into that, because that's what I do every day.
That's awesome. How can one reach you?
Oh, you can reach me. I'm on Instagram. That'd probably be the best place, Coach Rob Silver. You can also go to my website, which is itsbalance.com. That's ITSBALANCED. So it's a D at the end of balance. And it's balanced because the world is at balance. And a lot of times we feel like we're not clear, we're foggy, we're overworked, we're burnt out. But the world isn't. And when I was going down the freeway the other day, I noticed grass and stuff growing out of the concrete. And I realized if man stopped building tomorrow, nature would never stop growing. So one thing I like us to do is to tap into the things that never stop growing. Because man can make a lot, but nature don't never stop.
Awesome! Man, thank you so much.
Thank you for the opportunity to share. And just,
praise the Lord. Yeah, isn't that great? I mean, it's a great time. So this is July the 20th.
Yes.
And this is actually our 50th day for our Flow 50 project. This is our day of culminating all that we've done in the past 7 weeks. Would you say this is a great ending?
It's a great day. I feel like this is my Juneteenth. This is my Juneteenth. This is my 4th of July.
And I get it every day because my independence isn't served in one day.
Daily.
And just because you're independent don't mean that you don't come together, because a lot of times we start getting independent and we forget to partner. And it's really important to have your independence, but it's also important to have your partnerships, because your partnerships are how we grow and how we expand. To be independent, you ever heard of independent artists? They struggle, don't they? They need to come together with a label in order to broadcast it out there. So why be so independent that you don't know how to partner with others and build relationships? Because relationships is how things grow. The relationship you have to your body, the relationship you have to your mind, the relationship you have to your family. These are the things we expand upon, but we get to first work on the relationship we have with ourselves, because how we show up in one place, we show up everywhere. So that's what I help people do, is practice getting back to that relationship with themselves, dealing with things that feel uncomfortable inside, but sit with them until you become at peace with them, because they ain't going nowhere. So, yeah.
Wow. Coach Rob, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have to tune into itsbalanced.com. Please do. It's ITS Balance, BALANCED.com, because this is how we connect, no matter where you are, whether you're in Los Angeles, Inglewood, Compton, whether you're in Baltimore, whether you're in Richmond, Virginia, whether you're in Washington, D.C., whether you're in Jersey or New York, Texas, Houston, all of them. Dallas, Fort Worth.
Ain't no boundaries.
Ain't
It's just
no
the
boundaries.
world. It's just the
Mississippi,
world.
Louisiana, Sacramento.
All the lines.
We all together. Even over in Brazil, shout out my brother Stevie E. In Brazil on Feeling on the Fifth. That's my network. I'm there. I'm a partner there. My television show comes on there, the Crystal Davis Experience. And they are broadcasting on China, South Africa, Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic. So all of these places, we're international. And I just want you all to know, get with the team that's going to new heights, because we're already at the high level, but we're going higher. You understand? And that's what it's all about, going higher in what we have to represent. Oh, okay, Brad, stop it. We can't get that conversation. So we got to come back. But I just let you know, we have people here that are part of the bureaucracy. We work with people with HUD. We work with people with LA County. We work with people with LA City. We work with people in every position, because that's what we have to do. We've got to connect. We work with people in the churches, the Church of God in Christ, the Baptist Church, the United Methodist Church.
I keep hearing we work with people.
Come on here.
People. White, black, tall, skinny, whatever you are. People. Go ahead.
We need God's people. That's who we are. In every walk of life, people, God's people are the only people who will survive. If for any reason you fall short and your problems you can't seem to sort, you can always confide in God's people where love abides.
Hallelujah. Thank
All
you so
right.
much. Thank you, Ms. Crystal, for giving me this opportunity.
You're very welcome. I have to give a shout out to Barbara Streisand, because that was kind of like
That was her thing.
that was her melody in a sense. So let's see what's happening in here. Okay, he had to leave. Okay. So we're now going to focus on some of those that are here inside.
It is.
And I see this must be Miss Ashley's partner.
It is.
Okay, wonderful. Come on out, talk to us. All right. So what is your name?
My name is Levinix.
Would you like to be on my podcast?
Yeah, sure.
It's StreamYard. Come on over in the room. Now let's see.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Levinix Riddle. I am
in a financial professional with New York Life. Me and Ashley McDaniel have been just really focusing on financial literacy for the community, for our people, protection. You know, the main reason I got into this is because when typically when somebody passes, especially in our community, we start getting phone calls, start getting, I guess, GoFundMe's now, but it's really more about, hey, you got something on the casket, you got something on the food. You know, you got a cousin, somebody who could do the body. You know, and it's a burden. There's there's an extra bit of grief that comes with having to deal with the loss of a loved one and having to then deal with the fact that they left nothing but a memory. And my goal, Ashley's goal, is to make sure that grief is the only thing you have to deal with. Loss is the only thing you have to contend with. We want it to be. It's sad, but we would like it to also be a come up. We would like it to be a leg up for the next generation. We want to make sure that when somebody leaves, that they are leaving the next generation better than when they got here. And that's my goal. So I'm out here, I'm talking to everybody. I want to make sure that you are, that you're invested well, that you have your wealth in the correct places, that you're accumulating uh, generational wealth. But that's what we're trying to create here. We want to make sure that that wealth gap that's in this country right now. We want to even that up, and then honestly, eventually, I'm trying to get to here. You know, so anyway, that's what I'm about. That's why I'm doing this, and that's why I love what I do. So please, if you can find me, come talk to me. But if you can't, talk to somebody about your financial literacy, um, your financial well-being, all of that. You know, I'm a financial doctor, and I want to make sure that we're all healthy.
Wow, that's awesome. So listen, how can they reach you?
So you can reach me. You can go to New York Life's website and then type in my name, Levenix Riddle. Levenix is Levenix. Last name is Riddle, Riddle. And my page will come up. Put your contact information down on the slip there. It'll come right to me. I'll give you a call and we can sit and talk. We give free a full holistic kind of financial diagnosis, and you know it's no charge, no obligation. We just look at what you have. We do retirement assessments, things like that. I can help you set up a trust, will, things like that. So, and then if there's anything that we see that I can help with, help you get that money up, help you leave some money for the next generation, then you know I would be more than happy to help.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely want everybody to know this is the way to go. I turned 66 on Saturday. And,
Oh, wow.
you know, thank God I'm still here. Thank you. And my son, Jared, he's covered me with insurance. He's taking care of his mama. He said, we ain't doing this no more because we had one of my husbands. I've had more than one. But anyway, passed away, the baby's dad. My younger two, and there was no insurance. So family had to come together. Okay? So we know about it. So that's why my son took it up and he got with Ashley and he got a policy on his dad and his mom.
That's great.
Because we're still here. So I recommend that even for the children because there's certain things they can use for education.
Yeah, so
And, go ahead.
Also, we have obviously there's 529 plans. These are state-funded college funding plans that you can put in. after taxes and take all the money out tax-free. It grows tax-free as long as you use it for college education, or they just amended that you can use it for trade schools, things like that, which I think is fantastic.
Absolutely.
But we also have child life insurance policies. We have a whole life policy.
The stage. Okay, go ahead. Hold this for yourself. Let me go get this gentleman. Oh, wrong hand.
Go.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, so just a quick little walk through child policies. When